Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Joanna, just in case you're new here and this is the first video of mine you're ever watching. You're very welcome. I don't know, I've talked so fast that now I have to catch my breath. I make videos on beauty, I do lifestyle vlogs, so in case that's the kind of content you're interested in, then definitely stick around and hit that subscribe button. So guys, first of all, let me just say curly units are one of my fave, like top 2 and definitely not 2. And I love this particular unit. If you guys have been around for some time, then you know that most of my curly units are from HerGivenHair because they literally make the best and the most realistic units. So this one is also from them. Ah, my god, I love it. Let me show you guys the back. So cute, like it's so bouncy, it's so fluffy, it's literally like real hair, guys. And then also the way I've laid it, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, so real quick, this is the packaging it came in. I was actually very shocked by how well they packaged it, because usually when things come like via FedEx, via DHL, however you decide to ship, most of the time like the box becomes like, I don't know, it just doesn't look as good as it probably looked when they sent it out to you. But these guys literally put like some styrofoam in there. They put this bigger box within another box. So by the time I was actually getting to this box, it was looking this perfect. I was actually very impressed. So what came in the box, of course, is the hair. Obviously. Let me give you the details for the hair. It actually came in this bag, and then inside they have a small paper with the hair. Yeah, so this is a lace front wig and it's a 13x6, so you have quite a lot of parting space wherever you want, and the texture is called Burmese curly. So such a beautiful texture, and then it has a natural color, and I got mine in the cup size small because I have a small head. It also came with this user manual for the hair, and guys, I'll always say that HerGivenHair have really put in the effort that they've put in so much effort. Like if you sit down and go through this booklet, you'll get to know so much info on how to lay wigs, like so much. And yeah, so that's what I'll say for that. And then it also came with some extra clips. Although the hair itself already has all the clips you need, it also has the elastic band already sewn in, and it has that adjustable one to make sure it fits your head as perfectly as you need it to. So I'm gonna put a link for you guys in the description box down below so that you go ahead and check out this exact hair. But I would actually really recommend that you just browse through their site, because if you're looking for something curly, something super realistic, most if not all of their units are glueless. So it's something that you literally just put on like a hat and you go out the door. I think this is maybe the first or second HerGivenHair unit that I'm actually laying down with glue, and that's just because I wanted to be extra. I even did the bald cap method. I'm gonna take you guys through that, and the install turned out pretty well. You guys can see how natural looking this hair is looking, so let's go ahead and get into that install. Okay, so first things first, I am just using some edge control to brush back my own edges just so that they don't get in the way. I think I said I used the bald cap method, so this needs to be done before you go in with your bald cap. So this is just a regular wig cap. I usually like it when it's in this color because it's just easier to work with as opposed to like black or dark brown. Like when you put your foundation on this, like it really shows up. So I recommend that you use this color. I'm cutting out some two parts on the ears so that I'm able to, you know, give my ears a chance to breathe. Now the next thing I'm doing is applying glue. This is my got-to-be glue, and I'm just gonna apply that on the hairline, and then I'm gonna use my blow dry to dry it down. Next up, I went in with my spray because I really wanted the cap like to lay down. So I like layering glue and gel. So I'm going in with my got to be blasting freeze spray, and I'm just gonna do the same thing. I'm applying it right over the glue that I just applied, and I'm gonna go in with my blow dry as well on the cool setting, just so that it can dry faster. So once that's dry, I am going ahead to cut off the excess. So where the glue ends is where, that's where I'm cutting off the wig cap. I think in hindsight, I would have put the wig cap a little bit further back. I feel like I put it so in front, like too ahead of my hairline, that by the time I was going in with my wig, like it was ahead, and I had to even go back and like reduce how much wig cap was in front of my hairline, if that makes any sense at all. So don't put it so ahead of your hairline, just put it at your hairline so that it's easier for you to work with the wig. So now I'm just going ahead to add a little bit of that spray, the got to be spray, because usually what happens when you cut your wig cap, sometimes it'll roll back a little bit, sometimes, not all the time. So mine kind of was lifting in some parts, so I just went in with another layer of the spray to make sure I was good to go. And then usually the next step in this method, because you really want it to look like your scalp, is to go in with your foundation and just apply that all over your wig cap. Well, not all over, you don't need to go like all the way back, but anywhere where you can end up parting your wig, make sure it's covered in your foundation. Okay, so now we're moving into the actual installation of the wig itself. So this is always the first step. Cut off the lace at the back because it's so hard to cut it when it's already on your hair. And then I put on the wig, and usually for me to be able to work on that hairline properly and glue it down, I have to clip the hair backwards. It has to get out of the way. And I don't know if you guys can see, but the wig cap is already making things look so realistic and so flawless. But when I was measuring hair is when I realized that I had put the wig cap too in front. First step always is to cut off the ears, like give your ears a break. You don't want your wig to be pressing on your ears, so cut it off. Even if it comes out with a bit of hair, you need to make the wig for your head. Now the next thing I'm getting into is cutting off the lace. I've realized that when I apply the glue and then cut off the lace, it's very difficult for me to get like a precise cut of the lace. Like I end up leaving too much lace out because it just gets glued down when I'm using glue. So I decided from now on to just be cutting off the lace before I glue down the wig, and then I glue it down. So that's exactly what I'm doing here. Now this wig could actually have been worn gluelessly, but I decided I wanted to go all out. So now let's get into the actual gluing down of the wig. I opted to go for the glue as opposed to the spray, but honestly you can use any, they work just as well. So after applying glue, of course, I dry the glue with my blow dry just to make sure that it's tacky. And then now I'm getting into actually laying the wig down. Like, this takes time, and I felt like this wig was a little bit small for my head. I think I'm gonna stick to just getting medium cap size because the small was really small and I struggled quite a bit. So now I'm going ahead to melt the lace. Usually when I'm doing this step, I actually don't use the cool setting. I use like the medium heat setting. So it's not all the way hot because that'll burn you, like you'll feel it, but it's also not cool. It's just somewhere in between. And I find that this usually helps my lace like be melted. And then to further melt that lace, I always will tie an elastic band and let it sit for like 10 minutes. Now, while I'm waiting for the glue to set and the lace to melt, that's the time now I'll do my part and I'll like do stuff to the hair. So I decided to go for a side part, and you guys can see what the bald cap method does. It makes your part look so realistic. Like, hey, wow. So I went in with a mousse. I'm going in with my hot comb just to make sure that the part lies down as flat as possible, because when your part lies down flat, your hair just looks a lot more realistic. And then I also went ahead to lay some baby hairs. I love the combination of curly hair with baby hairs, so I went ahead to lay them. You guys, this wig is looking so realistic. Oh my god. And then just to like bring the curls back to life, all I did was spray some water. The thing with these HerGivenHair units is that they're so easily activated with water, and that's actually more or less it. That's the install. Quite flawless, if I do say so myself. So there we have it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to HerGivenHair for partnering up with me over and over again. And like I said, I'm gonna put a link to this exact hair in the description box down below, so go ahead and check it out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button, and I'm gonna see you guys in my next one. Bye.